But as I got older, I started getting wild.
Like how old?
Well, I was like 15 when I had my first child.
Okay, so you were sexually. When did you become sexually active? What age?
14,
Okay, and then the next year you got pregnant. Okay, how old was the guy that you were sleeping with?
like 48.
How old?
48. 48 years old.
What's up, YouTube? Atlanta Street Interviews out here with another one. So we got a young lady out here today. How you doing today, miss?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. And so, are you homeless?
Yes, I am.
Okay. How old are you?
55.
55. Alrighty. And so, in summary form, what would you say? What would you say it is that has brought you to this point of being homeless in your life?
When I lost my home, when I lost my house, my apartment, and I was thinking that the guy was going to pay the rent, but he didn't never return my vouchers in. So this when I'm up here, and I hope.
How long ago was that, by the way?
Oh, that was like in 2002.
2002?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
20 years later.
Yep, that's been a while.
You've been homeless for 20 years?
Yes. I'm still right here in the same spot.
Okay. So let's just start from the beginning. So where are you from?
I'm from Covington, Georgia.
Okay, from Covington. And so growing up in Covington, did you have both your mother and your father in your household?
Not my mom, but my father.
Okay, so where was your mom? Why didn't you grow up with her?
She passed away.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear that. What age? How old were you when she passed?
I was 6 months when my mom passed.
So you was a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you have any brothers and sisters?
Yes.
How many?
Two girls and one boy.
Are they older?
Yep.
So you're the baby.
I'm the baby.
Okay. And same mother, same father?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And so your father raised you guys. Did he ever get remarried or anything like that?
Nope.
Okay. And so growing up, would you say that you had a fairly normal childhood?
Yes, when I was like 8 or 9 years old. But as I got older, I started getting wild.
Like how old?
Well, I was like 15 when I had my first child.
Okay. So you were sexually, when did you become sexually active? What age?
14.
Okay. And then the next year you got pregnant? Okay. How old was the guy that you were sleeping with?
Like 48.
How old?
48. 48 years old.
Okay. All right. Okay. And so, wow.
It's money time.
So you was 15
Mm-hmm.
and he was 48.
Mm-hmm.
And you say his money turned you on?
Mm-hmm. He was giving me money to help me out with my school supply. 'Cause my grandmama was not able enough to take care of all of the kids.
And where was your dad at that time?
In Virginia.
And where?
Virginia, Florida. Virginia. He was in another state.
He was in, okay, I thought he raised you guys.
No, my grandmama and my dad there. My grandmama and my granddaddy.
Okay, so your mom died when you were 6 months.
Mhm.
And so your dad, he didn't raise you, he just took off to,
Took out to
and
another state.
so it was his parents or your mom's parents
My mom's parents.
that raised you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay. Huh, okay, 48, wow. And so that was your first child. How many children do you have?
I got 5 kids now.
Okay, and so how old is the oldest and how young is the youngest?
The oldest one is she just turned 40. And my oldest son is 39.
And how young is the youngest child?
She's 32.
Okay, okay. And so how many different fathers?
3.
Okay, okay. And so, okay, so let me ask you this way. So, as far as it goes,
Mm-hmm.
are any of your siblings here in the Atlanta area?
No.
Are they back in Covington?
Yeah. Well, I got a sister up here with her kids. And my oldest sister.
Okay, so why not go back to Covington where your family is, just to kind of not be on the street?
It's gonna be the same.
Why?
It's gonna be the same.
Why?
Because I don't have no income coming in. And they all about money. And that's something I do not have right now. Only income I do have is food stamp. And they don't want food stamp, they want cash.
So your siblings, your sisters, brothers, and nothing like that, they won't take
My
you
brother, I ain't got but one brother, he passed. He had cancer.
in? Okay, sorry to hear about that. And so your sisters won't take you in unless you pay?
Unless you have money. Right. If you ain't got no money, you
How
not
does
getting
how
there.
does how does that make you feel when you think about that?
To me, it's low down because they know I'm on the street right now. They know they're not trying to help me. They know I'm trying to do what's right, try to invest myself, you know, to try to go back home and raise my own kids. I got kids myself. I got grandkids myself. And they not trying to help me at all.
So
This
has there ever been any drug use?
Nope. I ain't never did no drugs. Never.
Never did no drugs whatsoever.
I just drank a lot.
Any prostitution?
Nope.
So you're not coming with a whole lot of problems per se. You just don't have income.
Right. And for me to have that, I gotta have some kind of income coming in toward their house. And that's the only
And
way
so
they
what
can
about
get
your
in.
kids? Your kids, do they know that you're on the street? Do they know you're homeless?
Yes.
Well, did you raise your kids or did someone else raise them?
I raised them.
So
I
you raised
two of them. I raised the two last ones, but not the three oldest ones.
Who raised the three oldest ones?
Defect.
They were raised in a foster system?
They was.
Why is that?
Because too many people were telling lies on me and all kinds of
Well,
stuff.
what were the lies?
They were saying that I was taking the money, you know, buying beer and cigarettes and stuff like that with it, which that was a lie. So they just constantly kept calling the defect. So they came kind of, but after that, they found out they were lying. They gave them back to me.
What age did they give them back to you at? How long were they in the foster system? How many years?
Oh, they stayed in there like 2 years. 2 years.
So why'd you say you didn't raise them?
I raised 2 of them,
Right.
not the 3 of them.
Well, so the 3 of them, did they ever get out the foster system or did they?
Yeah, they came back home to me.
So why would you say that you didn't raise them?
Because you asked me a question.
Okay. My guy. All right.
And now,
Do you think that they feel like you raised them, the oldest 3?
no, they don't.
Who do they feel raised them?
The foster people. The foster parents.
So were they in there for more than 2 years?
They was just for 2.
So they was only in the foster system for 2 years, but they credit them with raising them for 2 years versus you for the other years?
Yeah,
That sounds a little implausible.
yeah.
You sure it's not more to that story?
It's more, but I don't want to talk about it. It's more.
Well, we want to hear it. But this channel is about transparency and truth.
Oh, okay.
So give us, these stories help people. Your real testimony helps people.
And my kids were on their side telling them that I was not raising them like a mom was supposed to, but I was doing my best at that time because I didn't have nobody in my life to help me raise them.
What type of stuff were they saying you was doing?
Like, you know, drinking and stuff and going out, and I was not there with them at the
Well,
time.
I mean, let's look back on it. If you look back on it, right? Hindsight is 20/20, and the truth shall set you free.
Yeah,
Is there truth to what they were saying?
yeah. I had to wake
So
up.
there
and
was
realize
a real reason why they had to be taken.
Yeah, and I had to realize that, and I had to wake up. And I finally woke up, and when I came back in my life, I started doing what I was supposed to do. And I did it on my own.
Is that maybe the reason why, like, because I guess a lot of people would look at it and say, man, you know, I don't know if I'd ever let my mom be on the street like that. And so your kids are okay with you being on the street. You said you've been homeless for 20 years.
Yep.
So
But I know, I came up here in 2021. I've been up here like a year.
okay, so you've been out here in Atlanta for a year homeless. Okay, so why won't any of your kids take you in?
I just told you, I ain't got no money coming in. I
So
ain't got
your
no
kids
income.
need you to pay them in
Right.
order to live?
Right.
Your kids.
My kids. This every family. Every family you go to, they all about money. And it ain't about what you doing or how you doing it. It's all about money. And that's what they looking for, money. If you ain't got that, you're not coming in there.
Okay.
And I ain't been too long left my niece's house. And I'm over here because I went in her joy and got $2 to get me a pack of cigarette, and it caused a big problem. So she brought me at the bus stop, and I've been here ever since. And this man, I am not going back to
Well, I mean, can you understand what her perspective is, though? Like, you basically stole from her.
That's what she really saying. But I was being honest and letting her know that I...
Why didn't you ask her before?
I did that, but every time I asked her for something, she always holler about she got to pay her bill. She got to do this. She got to do this for her kids. And I understand about her kids and I understand about her bill. But I told her that morning that I was going to get $2 out of her jar. And she said it was cool. 10 minutes later, I don't know what popped up in her head. She just put me out for $2. And the cigarette one was $1.89.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, miss. So what would you say you're doing right now, if anything? What are you doing to try to get off the street?
Give me a place to go.
Okay.
And handling my business like I supposed to.
Okay.
And right now, I've been going over here, Mercy Care. They helping me too to get my apartment, but I'm just waiting on my voucher from my Section 8 lady. And once I get that, I'm out of here.
So if anybody wanted to reach out and help or donate, do you have a Cash App or do you have a social media or any way?
I did have a Cash App, but my phone got stolen.
Well, I mean, but you can still access your Cash App. Just, get another phone. Or...
Yeah, I'm working on that.
So did you want someone to send you a Cash App donation?
Yep.
Well, tell them your Cash App.
I got to have a code, right?
Well, it's like $, whatever.
$10.
No. No. I'm saying, do you have the Cash App?
No.
Okay, so you don't know what I'm talking about?
I got a Cash App, but it's on my phone. I don't have.
And so you don't know what your Cash App is?
No.
So to tell people?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, miss, we definitely appreciate you taking the time to answer all of our candid questions. And we definitely wish you nothing but the best out here, okay?
Me too.
All right. You have a good one, all right?